Result? On Thursday, many of her staunchest critics,
Ryan Pelosi,
ended up casting votes for Nancy Pelosi.
Pelosi.
Counting votes is in her blood. She was born the daughter of a congressman, later the longtime mayor of Baltimore, Tom D'Alessandro. She was the youngest of 7 and the only girl. Married at 23, she had 5 children. While active in politics, she didn't begin a political career until age 47.
My youngest daughter, Alexandra, was going into senior year, so I went to Alexandra and said, Alexandra, Mommy has a chance to run for Congress, but we have one more year at home, so I'm hesitant to do that. If you don't think I should go, I won't, and I'm happy with that decision. And she said, Mother, get a life. What teenage girl wouldn't want her mother out of the house 3 nights a week? Well, I had never heard the expression, get a life, but then I did. Here is the very straight line from the center of the Capitol, Washington Monument, Lincoln.
3 decades later, she once again has the top job in Congress and the best view in Washington, a Capitol on edge.
Will the next Congress be remembered for impeachment, or will they be remembered for something else?
We will talk about what we talked about in the campaign, for the people. Lower health care costs by reducing the cost of prescription drugs and preserving pre-existing condition benefit, building bigger paychecks by building the infrastructure of America.
So not impeachment is not high on your agenda.
That would be depending on what comes forth from the special counsel's office. If and when the time comes for impeachment, it will have to be something that has such a crescendo in a bipartisan way.
I just want to start off by congratulating Nancy Pelosi on being elected Speaker of the House.
On Thursday, the president had some kind words for Pelosi.
And I think it's actually going to work out. I think it'll be a little bit different than a lot of people are thinking.
President Trump hasn't given you a nickname that I know of.
That I know of, no.
And to me, it means one of 2 things. Either he doesn't regard you that seriously that you need a gotta cut her down nickname, or that he has some respect for you.
Well, in either case, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he recognized that the Congress of the United States is the first branch of government, that we're a co-equal branch of government, and that we are in this, represent the people. And that when we go to the table to speak with him, we're respectful of the branch that he represents, the office of the president, and we want him to be respectful of the branch of government we represent, co-equal.
So you have to remind him of that periodically.
No, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It isn't so much about him. It's about the office that he holds, the presidency of the United States. Sometimes I think I respect the office he holds more than he does.
As the first woman elected Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi's place in history was already secure. But her defining role in history may lie ahead.
If Hillary Clinton had won and Affordable Care Act would be safe, I would have been happy to go home. I have options.
You would have retired?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would retire. I would have gone home. Yeah, I mean, I see my role as more of a mission than job tenure. And when the mission is accomplished, then I can have that satisfaction that when I was needed to get the job done, I was there to do it.